What's up, people? How are you doing? It's good to see you all here tonight. I figured a couple of people may be up, just cooling. She probably just got done rubbing one out. Thank you for coming. I hope you washed your hands. Hey, Strictly Platinum. Hey, PDP. Hey, BL. Hey, For Good and Evil. Hey, Cheryl Burnett. Uh, Lady Self, hello. Let me see who I missed. I think I got you all. I don't want to miss anyone. Thank you guys for coming out. And observation of you. Hello, how are you? Key Pre. Thank you for coming out. Okay, I'm gonna get with this right quick. See, it's awful. Can you guys hear me? Press a one if you guys can hear me. Okay. Hello, can you guys hear me okay? I sat here and I read off my hellos to everyone in the chat. Guys, can you please put a one in the chat if you can hear me? I hate when I do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jelly Bean, bye, bitch. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking chat, you motherfucking long foot, big nose, poor bitch, no furniture having, motherfucking weak excuse for a lesbian. Don't ever come back over here, you fuck bitch. You're such a fan. Anyway, oh, you guys heard me in the first place? Oh, okay, cool. Um, yeah, no, she was here cooling. Okay, I'm glad you guys heard my hellos. So, yeah, bitch, watch from the clouds, bitch. You want to talk to me? You pay to talk to me. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out, and you know, I really, this era, this Trump era, and these ignorant young, well, uppity is not young. Rodney, he may not, he may still live with his mama, but I'm pretty sure he's not as dumb as he want to. Well, he is as dumb as he want to play. See, because people coming out here putting out a lie as the truth about me being in a wheelchair when everybody see me walking around and dancing around on DKL's show. But I have no need to disprove anything about being handicapped, being out of breath, being anything that these dumb bitches say when I'm reading them for the actual factual life facts of their lives that they display out here on YouTube. So the best that people can do is, oh, you're in a wheelchair, oh, you can't breathe, oh, you don't have a husband, oh, this, that, and the other. But this is the point that this ugly snaggletooth bitch set her ass up in Nessa's chat tonight and actually said that She has seen me pull guns and knives out on screen. And Ness didn't open her motherfucking crippled ass lip to say a motherfucking word about it. And you have other people in the chat laughing as if something about that is cute. See, those are dangerous lies. And see, that's why I don't fuck with Joanna, because the motherfuckers who tell dangerous lies are capable of doing anything. You know how many people are in jail behind holes like this? Put a one in the chat if you have ever heard me talk about pulling a gun on somebody. But see, because I respect the gun. See, if a gun is pulled, a gun should be used. You should be ready to use a gun. So why would I sit on YouTube and pull a gun? And just because these people feel that they can say it, they feel that they can put this shit out here. No, nobody has ever heard me talk about pulling a gun, much less seen me pulling a gun. That is just beyond the pale of ridiculous lies that this fucking bitch came out here and told. So let me, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, who does that? Like that's some and I see. It seems like we're dealing with a lot of mentally ill people on this application right now. See, that's some Rob Rat type of stuff that goes on. I don't have any need to do anything of that matter about a bitch who's lying that I'm handicapped and I'm this and I'm that. I don't have any need to argue a bitch who I catch in lie after lie, day after day, time after time. So let me introduce you to how I was ever introduced to this snaggletooth fat bitch who knees are bigger than her whole fucking waistline, who motherfucking calves are bigger than her motherfucking knees, who motherfucking ankles are big as a motherfucking, her ankles probably the size of Bree's thigh. This motherfucking fat leg, heavy bottom, fucking teeter top bitch that you can't tip over because she got so much water retention in her lower body. Let me tell you how I was first introduced to this hoe. Hey Six, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, motherfucking fluid field bitch. Okay, so she came into a chat and then she started adding me. That's when she was under she had a mod sticks where she was later denounced. So she comes adding me, talking to me, talking shit to me. I had never seen this person's name in my entire life. And she just comes in, start adding me, talking shit to me. And then she gets up on the panel and she calls me a lesbian. Me, whole married non-lesbian woman, called me a lesbian. And then the very next day, it was the lesbian panel, and she got in her feelings because she felt that her God had actually called her a lesbian, and she was all in her feelings. And you hear her talk about it. I feel that people should not call people lesbians if they're not lesbian. And I feel, but bitch, that's exactly what you did, and then that's exactly what you had to eat the very next day, and then you got denounced. And I know it was hard to clean up all that water that you gushed all over in their chat room. So that's what happened. So then she comes up with the story. Oh, Lipstick Alley didn't want you, and you were begging to be in Lipstick Alley. Bitch, when? Bitch, when? I've been in Lipstick Alley longer than I've been on YouTube. Longer than I've been on YouTube. So when did that happen? So now the news story is that me and BL, hey girl, hey, I didn't know you was one of my Lipstick Alley sisters. So now the news story is that me and BL got her blocked from Lipstick Alley. See, I didn't even know BL was a member of Lipstick Alley. So now me and BL got her blocked from Lipstick Alley. So first I was begging to get in, but now all of a sudden I have all this power and I got her banned and she can't even sign in Lipstick Alley anymore. Well, bitch, which is it? See, the truth is very simple. The truth is very simple. I go over there, Lipstick Alley, I do my thing, and then that's it and that's all. But see, you have people who come out here and tell useless lies just just to fool people who haven't been here a while. But the simple fact that that lying bitch had the audacity to say that I pulled a gun on a lie, or I was showing guns and knives on a lie, shows you what depravity and what type of motherfucking mentally ill bitches that they are out here. But to just sit up here and listen to the bitch talk about how cute she is and how much money she has and how much this and that she has, but couldn't afford to buy a membership until she gets paid tomorrow because she paid all her bills and don't have a motherfucking dime left over after she pays her bill. But this is right after she called me broke, okay? This is right after she said that I wouldn't have any money because I paid Ness $20 to put her off the panel, and I wouldn't have any money until next month. And then she turns around and says she paid all her bills for memberships. I mean, she paid all her bills and she had no more money for memberships. So until she gets paid again. So people with any type of deductive reasoning would see this bullshit for what it is. Okay. Hey, Lena, pretty brown eyes. I'm just talking to you guys about you trolling hard, BL. So, um, I can't stand that whole insane shit. Yeah, it's like really insanity. And like I said, this Trump era with these people having their alternative facts and if I say it, Rodney. Okay, Rodney. Rodney, you're in a wheelchair. If I say it, it's true until you can prove you're not. Okay, so I have to prove I'm not to a nobody ass motherfucker. Is he serious? Is he serious? She came up on Duchess Kelly Love and she started cursing me out for no reason. No, what happened was you hit Duchess Kelly Love's link. Duchess, this is my first time over here and I have subscribed to your page. And I hit Duchess's link. And then you said, Duchess, don't let her up. Don't let her up, Duchess. So I did what to you, Rodney? I did exactly what to you, Rodney? I cursed you out, Rodney. I just came up there and cursed you out, Rodney. You deserved to be cursed out. You came to Duchess for the first time and then had the audacity to say, don't let me up. Your first time there. Like you running shit. See, you thought you was gonna run Duchess panel like you run all these simple ass bitches panel. Like, who gives a fuck about what you think? You big mouth bitch. You sitting up there running your mouth and acting like you don't know why Kimmy took the mod stick from you, but you don't want to talk about the true facts. Every time somebody asks you, oh, well, it ain't that. That ain't the reason. Well, talk about the way you went over to Tracy's live and gave out all the information that was going on about individual people and their personal information, and you gave it to Tracy and her whole live. That's why Kimmy cursed you out. Don't act like you don't know why Kimmy cursed you out. Kimmy cursed you out because you're a big mouth motherfucker. That's why she cursed you out. And for once, I agree with Kimmy. And since we can just say things about people and then the people have to disprove it. Word on the curve is, Rodney, that your T cells are dying off by the second. Dying off by the second. Word on the curve is your mom is your caregiver and has to change your diapers, bitch. See, that's the word on the curve, bitch. The word on the curve is you sold your ass on the internet so many times that you coughing up blood, bitch. So prove that that's not true, Rodney. Since people have to prove some shit that somebody decides to say. So, Rodney, let me see you prove that. And I have already proven that you're a self-hating motherfucker, Rodney. I have proven that on many occasions. See, these are your words, not mine. Black folks make me sick. So, what else do I need? Play the rest of the video. I'm not talking about the video, bitch. I'm talking about you and what you said. You said that because the video is so disgusting, Rodney. Well, isn't this shit that you're saying disgusting, Rodney? Black folks are just anti gay as they can be. Are they really? Oh, dear black men, this is how the majority of straight black men feel about you. They do the same kinds of things because we are gay. So it's you're talking to straight black men, right? Okay, I noticed black folks would try and run over you with a car in a heartbeat in midst of violence. Oh, where do you see that? Why do you must really live in some slum ass hood? Because I have never seen that where I live. But you're a tacky country bitch, motherfucker. You probably see that shit in the backwoods where your country ass live. Black folks are just horrible people. Black folks, not the black people in this video. No, Rodney. Black folks are just horrible people. Somebody could have gotten hurt. But motherfucker, I'm pretty sure if you ran your mouth to somebody in person, like you run your mouth on YouTube, somebody would surely be hurt. And that somebody would be you. But I'm pretty sure you don't run your mouth when you're face to face with anybody like this. That's why you feel so comfortable in calling black women all kinds of bitches and then punking down and licking ass to anybody who's a man. Those black gay, those now wait a minute. I thought you were talking to black straight men. These these are black gays for you. Now you got a problem with black gays too? Well, what about the white gays? Just the black gays. These are black gays for you. You all are no different than the black straight people. Every time you have large gatherings of black gays, some violence is going to break out. Y'all won't respect because y'all gay. Well, earn it first. So, Rodney, it seems like you just have a problem with black people. This is why blacks are at the bottom. There's nothing funny about this. Y'all prove others right. Who are these others that Rodney say that black people prove to be right? See, Rodney is a self-hating piece of shit. And he wants to act as if somebody they went into my accounts and this. No, bitch, somebody sent a video to my account, bitch, and I took screenshots of your self-hating, bald-headed, low T cell count having ass. Are those motherfucking your clavicle bone that I see protruding under your neck, bitch? Bitch, go drink some Ensure, you motherfucking low T cell count having bitch. See, Rodney has a problem with his own life. This okay, I already got that. This proves black are the most anti-gay of all people. So these are the things that I really wanted to discuss with you guys because it's one thing to roast and gag, but it's another thing to sit up here and fucking put out vicious lies about people. So if anybody want to come up and have a discussion with me, you're more than welcome at this time. But that's kind of what I wanted to say, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, because the shit that's going on in this sector, and people just saying dumb shit because they choose to say dumb shit, is just a little bit too much for me. Not that it's gonna make me sweat or anything, but I just was wondering, do you guys feel the same about this type of stuff that goes on in this sector on a regular basis? You know, he thinks he's fine. Yeah, and in that picture when he had his ass cheeks out, all you could I had to erase that from my computer because I didn't want to contaminate my computer because he got the plague and everything allegedly. So I didn't want to plague my computer and have my computer fucking getting sick and all that type of stuff. So I just had to erase the booty pics from my computer. But the thing is that in that pic, you can see he is bald as a motherfucker. This is a bald-headed batty bitch sitting up here talking all this shit about other people, which I find quite hilarious. So, if anybody wants to hit the link, you're more than welcome. I just pinned the link, and yeah, old ass pic. He probably was 17 when he took the pic, and he still was living here. Hey, Nubiology. Hey, Lena. Yes, Cold Karma Collective. I'm okay. Yeah, but Cold Karma Collective, I don't know if you heard of this whole live, but see, my issue is I was on Ness's channel, and that fat, toothless bitch um, fat Negro godless had the nerves to say that she had seen me pull guns out on my lives, and it went unchallenged. It was a total lie. I don't play with guns. Guns are weapons to be used to defend yourself. I have nothing to defend myself here on YouTube because everything that's said about me is a lie. Hey, girl, Mama Fifi, how you doing? Hey, Nina, how you doing? And what I find awful funny is, okay, somebody hit the link. I have a husband, and I, will tell a story, and I may mention my husband in passing. Hold on, Miss Toby. Let me put my banner up, make sure it's you. Miss Toby?
Hey, Ronnie. It's
Hey,
me.
Toby, let me put the banner down. So I have a
Okay.
husband, and I'll tell like I have a little foo-foo dog like Miss Toby has Tiana here, and we have to do things with these little foo-foo dogs. We have to take them to the groomer, and we have to do all these types of things. And in between the groomer, we have to like trim them up and stuff, so they won't get dingleberries in their booty. And I tell little stories like, oh. I just got the dog from the groomer, and my husband said, "Oh, that dog better go out and sell some boy pussy as much money as I spent on the dog." Or I say, "I was clipping the dog's butt," and my husband said, "Are you in the dog's butt?" I just little anecdotes like that. I never have come on here and acted as if my husband is this, that, and the other, unless I'm talking to a nothing ass motherfucker like Kiki, who always chooses to bring my husband into it. This non working man, non supporting his family man, always in women's bullshit man. Do I speak on my husband because I'm talking to a nothing ass motherfucker? But I never come on here and like, oh, my husband does this, my husband does that, my husband is this, my husband gets me that. You never hear me say anything about my life in those types of ways. So, what is awful curious is the disdain that certain people have just because you have a husband. Oh, they think a husband is the end all do all. They think the husband is a this. They think, no, I don't think anything. You think I think that. I don't tell you anything about my husband other than he ribs me when I'm fucking with the dogs and trimming the dogs. Okay, go ahead, Miss Toby. What do you have to say? Yeah, he is with the shit.
Oh, well, I never really, yeah, I never really heard you talk about your husband 24/7 at all. Not like,
Mhm.
lovely love. And I don't even know why she brag on that shit. Because how you brag on that shit and you begging for people to pay for your membership?
Mhm. You begging Kool-Aid, who's a single mother of I think Kool-Aid has 4 or 5 children at home, and this is who you're begging to get memberships to pay for a membership, but you're sitting up here talking about your husband all the time. Really, bitch?
But she got a husband. I got a husband. I got a husband. You got a husband, but you begging a single mother to pay your membership fee.
Exactly. It's pathetic, Uh, but I just really wanted to address that fat toothless bitch who fucking came on camera in her drawers and looked like a motherfucking stuffed sausage, having the nerves to tell that ain't nobody never heard me say nothing about pulling no guns because hey, get the fuck out of here. Actually said, oh, and you came on my page and you wrote something, but you erased it. Well, that's an easy way. I've never been on the bitches page. Let's be clear. I've never been on the bitches page. Let's be clear. It's easy to say, I can say, Nina, you came on my page and you wrote that the Miss O, you can't stand the Miss O, but then you erased it. So am I supposed to believe that? Is everybody supposed to believe that
Uh,
Nina came on my
oh,
page and wrote something about the Miss O and trust that she erased it? Just sit.
but
A lie is
wait,
easy
wait,
to
wait,
tell but hard to prove. I talk. Okay.
wait a minute. I just remember something. And the nerve of her uppity to say that Miss O cannot afford coconut oil on her body. Bitch, can you afford to get your teeth done? The
And
nerve of you.
the nerve of her to say the Miss O is ashy. When we saw those ashy fat ass legs, I know she can't even
And her
reach her
feet.
legs or her
And her
feet.
feet. And
Feet,
her feet, Ronnie Q. Her
feet,
feet.
look like they're about to pop and has the actual audacity to even sit up here and talk about other people all day. And it would be one thing if the things were true, but we can all see every time we see Demons O live or on a picture, her face is welled oil, never ever ashy. Like this shit is ridiculous. And I just can't believe that we are fucking listening to these people in this bullshit.
Oh,
She can't afford
like,
Vaseline for her uppity ass. Yeah,
no, like I said, I think some of these people never got any attention as children,
right.
or they never was loved.
And let's be real. I really like to talk about real things, and I really like to talk about real facts. I think that this is indicative of how our mental health system is really failing us. You look at Flickr. This motherfucker talked about how she's a rich bitch, she's this, she's that. This motherfucker cannot talk without covering her mouth. So I think there's some dental issues there. And then a rich bitch is taking pictures in an apartment with motherfucking plaster on the wall, all buckled motherfucking popcorn ceilings, and not a stitch of furniture in their house. See, I think rich bitches would like to sit down at a dining, not a stitch of, go on their community page, all these pictures, but you see zero furnitures, not a picture on the wall, nothing. Nothing but a Bigfoot dyke standing up there covering her mouth with her mouth all balled up, trying to hide the imperfections in that funky ass mouth of hers. Like, it's ludicrous. These people are something else.
But I thought she was rich.
Yeah. Nothing. Not a stitch of furniture, not a picture on the wall, not anything. Nothing but what the landlord gave her when she fucking rented the place.
Well,
if it's even her place.
Well, Ronnie, see, I was surprised about the crow's feet.
About the what? I'm sorry.
The crow's feet around her eyes.
Curl. The crow's feet. Yeah, and that's another lie. I'm in my 20s. My later 20s. And then come on looking like motherfucking Betty White about the eyes. Just wrinkled all up. They didn't have the nerves to come in my chat, Miss Toby. Did you see her just come in my chat?
When?
She has another page called Jelly Bean.
Oh.
And she was all over. Yeah, and when I first started, she was all over in Nessa's chat. As soon as I went in Nessa's chat yesterday, she's talking all this shit. And I was like, oh, this is nobody but her. Because no one is obsessed with me like this bitch. So then I pulled her whole card and I said, Flickr, go sit down somewhere. Go something I said to her. So today she's all Ronnie Q this, Ronnie Q that. You got just that dumb shit. And then who pops up in my chat today? She's still here. Yeah, the bitch is still here. But do you think you're gonna come in my chat and run your motherfucking toothless mouth, bitch? No, not today. Not today. Bitch, go over there and Photoshop some more pictures that of whatever lady that is that you say is wrong. And RMD for sure. I want you to do me a favor and keep it 100 for me. Can you do that for me, R&D, for sure? Because I want to tell you guys exactly this picture that they're using. 7 Stars was the one who put that picture out. And 7 Stars did exactly what Uppity Negro Goddess did. She said, this is a picture of Ronnie Q, but I couldn't get more because she blocked me as soon as I pulled the picture. So, okay, so 7 Stars put out a picture, said it was me, and offered no supporting evidence of the fact that was not me. It is not me. And she didn't even offer you guys any evidence that it was me. But now you have Ness, this Flickr, and everybody using this picture that they think that they got from Jason, but actually came from 7 Stars. The rumor about Ronnie Q being in a wheelchair actually came from 7 Stars. So you weak hoes think you hating somebody, but you love using the motherfucking shit that she's put out, that you have no way of proving. But you think you got it from the white boy, so you think it's all good and gravy and correct. Excuse me, Lord Karma. I'm talking about someone else in this situation. So you think you got it from the white boy, so you think the information is all good. But you hoes, you're using 7 stars information, you pathetic hoes. So that's what is also actually funny about it. So go over there and thank 7 stars for the lies that you guys have spread that she has never bothered to prove to you dumb bitches. Look, I remember that from 4 years ago. Exactly, RMD. Period. Thank you for being honest. So they think that they got some information. I hope he charged them for this fucking bad information too. All the smoke. What's going on? Thank you for coming to join me. So that's all. I didn't want to put you on the spot, RMD, but I'm glad you also remember that. So, it is what it is. The motherfuckers would rather believe a lie than to tell the truth. It is so much out here to talk about. You can dispute one of my stories that I said on my live. You can dispute something. No, they really can because they don't have the fortitude to be smart enough to go look up any information about anything that is newsworthy about them or the things that are really going to affect their lives. So, they can't touch that type of information. So they go to this lowbrow bullshit, always talking about people. People with small minds talk about people. So that's what they do. And it's to the point where they just sit up and just tell lies. I don't understand who's entertained by this bullshit. And I think a lot of you people may think these things are real. Now, Duchess Kelly Love was like, girl, don't worry about that. They think, but nobody is going to come out here and slander me and say that they've seen me pull guns on here. That shit is above the pale, beyond the pale. That shit is ludicrous. So, what do you think, Miss Toby? Miss
I'm still here, Ronnie. I'm just thinking between Rodney and Uppity and female Kiki, I'm starting to think that this second needs on 5150.
Exactly. And why is it that you notice that everybody has wronged Rodney? Rodney has 50, 11 people
Yeah,
that
oh,
he wants to.
everybody, yeah, everybody say I'm so messy. That's subscribers, they're messy. No, nigga, you
These,
messy.
these subscribers, they so messy. Bitch, you're a subscriber and you're the messiest of them all. Why is it that everybody has victimized Rodney, you notice, but he sits his fucking scary ass up on fucking panels where he know people are going to protect his weak ass and then scream out like he has Tourette syndrome and call people all these bitches and stuff. But they did something to me and they just mad because nobody gives a fuck about being blocked from a motherfucking chat. Motherfucker,
Oh my
who gives a
god,
shit?
because last week when he was in DKL's chat, he says to me, wait till I see you in the chat when I'm a mod. I'ma get you, bitch.
Exactly. Hey, Deanna.
Do you really think I give a fuck that you block me or time me out in a motherfucking chat? That's why I put in the chat, you know, that's why I put in that chat. Do you ever come to Maryland? Because I would really love to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
he could meet me in Baltimore on Park Heights and West Cold Spring. So if anybody, that's my old neighborhood. So if
mm,
anybody that's in the chat that's from Bmore know exactly what I'm talking about. He can meet me on Park Heights and West Cold Spring at the McDonald's then. Cause he's a
he's
punk. He's a bitch ass nigga.
yeah, but like it's getting to the like I'm like whoa. Now this is on some new shit. This is some bold ass shit to actually say you saw somebody pulling a gun and knives out on a live. Like,
Oh
are
man,
you
that's a lie.
serious? Are you serious? Ain't nobody never heard me say I'm a pull or use one of those weapons on anybody in no chat. I would. I'm not. Oh my god. I would never do no dumb shit like that. The first I ever heard of him was a couple of weeks ago, and I still don't know him. Well, Deanna, I'm gonna let you get to know him a little bit. This is Mr. Rodney. Mr. Rodney is a self-hating, what they call him, fagato. Let me remove your comment. This is what Mr. Rodney really thinks about himself and all black people, because he's black, so he must think this about himself. Black folks are just horrible people, and so he got mad because I shot it, and I let you guys see these are black gays for you. You are no different from black straight people. So he think black straight people are bad and black gays are bad. This is why blacks are at the bottom. There's nothing funny about this. Y'all prove others right all the time of what they say about the black race. So Rodney said, "Oh, they went into my accounts and they screenshotted things, but they didn't play. They didn't do it all. They didn't. They didn't play the video of what I was responding to." What video could he be responding to that makes him say all black people prove white people right, other races right? Dear black men, this is how the majority of straight black men feel about you. They don't do these kind of things because we're gay. And you notice other black straight men will never say a word on how wrong a sucker punch is. Okay, so he's getting on black straight men. Whoever that SOB needs to be in jail. I noticed black folks, because of what one person did, he noticed that black folks will try and run over you with a car in a heartbeat in the midst of violence. See, that's who Rodney is. So Rodney is real in his feelings and acting as if I said a lie when I just showed his own words. Black folks are just horrible people. Somebody could have gotten hurt, and I don't care who gets mad of what I said. Shaking my ass, shaking my head. Shaking my balding head. Okay, these are black gays for you. They're no different from black straight people. Every time you have a large gathering of black, some violence is going to break out. So now you're saying black gays are just the same as straight blacks. So you have a problem with all blacks, it seems, Rodney. And you're mad at me. Why? I didn't write this. You wrote this. This is why blacks are at the bottom. There's nothing funny about this. Y'all proves others to be right all the time of what they say about the black race. Rodney said this. So, Deanna, Rodney's kind of upset and playing victim and acting as if I didn't show what the video played.
Ronnie
So
Q.
what?
Ronnie Q,
I'm
don't forget
sorry.
he's a Tommy supporter too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yes, honey, he's a Tommy supporter. He used to be one of Tommy's moderators.
Oh, that says a lot. That right there
Yeah.
says a lot. Yeah, and here he is in a sector full of black people. How ironic. Rodney is a bitch nigga. Exactly. But he wants to act as if, oh, she came and she cursed me out for no reason. And I went up to Duchess Kelly Love and she's just mad because I blocked her in so-and-so's chat. And she's just mad because no, bitch.
And
This
Duchess,
is
I
why.
got blocked. They keep timing me out, Duchess, for no reason. Why they keep timing me out, Duchess? That damn Ronnie Q and that damn Miss Harvey, they keep timing me out. Bitch ass nigga.
Another self-hating nigga, exactly. And when I first heard him on Tracy's panel early on, he stated that he was just a mile for Tommy Stinkmeyer. Yeah, so that's Deanna's boy. That Deanna cussed the dog. Oh, that was so classic when Deanna
Oh my gosh, she
cursed.
cussed him the fuck out.
Oh my God, Tommy. Oh my God. So this is who these are the people we're dealing with. So we're not going to talk in fiction. We're really going to talk in fact here. So I just wanted you guys to actually know the facts, since Drunk Love and Rodney and what's that, Poverty Negro Goddess decided that they needed to talk over each other just to come at me. See, what makes three people, and Lovely Love, bitch, you're mad because you hit my link and I wouldn't let you up. So You don't know why I don't like you because you're nothing to like. You're trash. That's why I don't like you because I don't like trash. I throw it out just like I threw you out my back chat, bitch. That's why I don't like you. So these three people found it necessary to yell and scream all over me, blah 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 blah, because they don't like the truth. Uppity Negro Goddess, uh, I need a screenshot of me pulling out any weapons, bitch. You lied. You fucking lied, bitch. Pull out a screenshot of me pulling out a weapon on a live. Bitch, are you crazy?
Oh, Ronnie Q, you should show Deanna Rodney's picture when he was shooting his booty up in the air.
I just said I deleted. I had that along with these
Oh shoot,
messages
yeah.
because
When he was
it was
shooting
on the
his
same
booty up in the air
video.
for Twitter
Yeah,
essays.
had his ass up in the air and got the whole consumption, bitch. Motherfucking neck bones hanging out his neck because he was wasting away because his T cells are at 200 and 201 200.5, motherfucker. You just barely out of the four-letter category, bitch. So if that's wrong, Rodney, prove it. Prove it. Just like you want me to prove that I'm in a wheelchair because you said it, and it's not wrong until I prove it. So you prove that your T cells aren't 200.5 and you a step away from having the four letters, Rodney. I need you to prove that, Uppity. And prove that, Rodney. And Uppity, I need you to prove that what you said yesterday on Ness's channel, that you saw me pulling out guns and knives on a live. Bitch, I need you
What?
to prove that. Yes, that's why I made this live. The bitch was on Ness's channel tonight and said, oh, and after I left, and I was down to her after I saw her pulling guns and knives out. Like, bitch, are you crazy? That's why, yeah,
Well,
because
you don't
these
even come on.
motherfuckers are out.
You don't even come on camera. The only time I've ever saw you come on camera was when you were showing your feet.
Okay, and that was one of the things I said. Like these motherfuckers, weren't here. They choose to run with any lie that's told to them, and I was like, this has been disproven. So you're saying what the whole? Did you saw what with my feet?
I saw your feet. That's all I saw.
But you saw me like moving around and dancing around
Yeah, you
across
were
the
moving your
floor.
feet around. You were
Yeah, I
moving
was
your feet
standing
around.
up, dancing around on the floor. But then you got these motherfuckers who believe, oh, she's in a wheelchair, and now I'm on oxygen. Now I can't breathe. Now I'm on oxygen. Bitch, please. Like, and these motherfuckers like, oh yeah, oh really, oh yeah, oh she's on oxygen. She's on like give me a fucking break. But this bitch, well, after I left the panel, this bitch said she saw me waving guns and knives around, and she was through with me. But bitch, I need you to go find that video where you ever saw me mention a gun or knife to be used. I need you to show the clips of me fucking pulling a gun on YouTube. Bitch, are you crazy? Bitch, I'm not an ignorant bitch. You're the ignorant bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's some things you don't need to talk about. See, if you about it, ain't no conversation about it, bitch. I don't have conversations about dumb shit like that. All right,
Tisa,
so
because he probably can't. Tisa, probably because Rodney can't go in other spaces like that.
mhm.
That's probably why.
Let me see what Bush Baby says about Rodney when he first slithered on Mutt's page. Yeah, and that's another thing. This motherfucker will be in one chat, amen. Oh, that's right. Oh, she did that. Ooh, that's horrible. And then
Mm-hmm.
go to the page of the person that's being talked about. Ooh, I don't agree with that. They shouldn't have said that. They shouldn't have did that to you. Just play all
He's a
sides
flip.
of the.
He's a flip flopper. Remember how he was dogging MU out, and then he would be in her chat. Oh, I love you, MU. He was dogging her out in Kimmy's chat.
Exactly. A total flip
So I don't
flopping
know if he's
shit
a flip
show.
flopper or he's bipolar.
I think these people really have mental illness issue. What's Tisa's question? Good question, Tisa. Is if this is how he sees the black community, why do he congregate in these spaces? And that is a very good question. And now he says, I mean, it's like,
Because we
he's mad.
allow it. Because Ronnie Key, because
Yeah,
people keep allowing him to be in these spaces.
yeah.
That's why.
So I just wanted to make it clear. What was said was totally beyond the pale ludicrous. And uppity Negro goddess, I need your snaggletooth ass to post me doing pulling guns and knives. You snaggletooth fat foot bitch. And bitch, I hope your motherfucking foot pop while you're looking for an excuse to get out of this lie you told. You know what she actually said, that BL and me were the ones who were keeping her out of Lipstick Alley, and she can no longer sign in to Lipstick Alley. But when she first came on, she said,
What?
"Oh, yes, that's what she said the other day. BL and I were keeping her out of Lipstick Alley, and we got them to block her, and she can no longer sign into Lipstick Alley." And I said, I didn't know BL was a part of Lipstick Alley. But when she first came on, she said Ronnie Hugh was begging to be on Lipstick Alley. She wanted to belong so bad. But now,
what Ronnie Key said, dumb bitch. All she had to do is just make up another fucking account.
Yeah, but now I'm so powerful that they have things where you just can't. It's not that easy. So if they block your account, so now I'm so powerful that I can get her blocked. But 2 weeks ago I was begging to be a part of. Like, go figure. Like, I mean, they don't even care about the lies they tell, and I'm just wondering at what point people are going to challenge the lies they tell.
But where did she come from, though? Where did she come from?
I don't
It
know.
was like she popped up one day as soon as VS came back. She popped up.
Exactly. As soon as she popped up, she's over there in someone else's chat coming at me, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? I didn't even know her. And then called me a lesbian that same day. I'm like, and then the next day, BS, she comes out with a video talking about how she didn't appreciate how BS called her what? A lesbian. Made a whole big motherfucking video talking about, oh, she didn't appreciate being called a lesbian. Oh, so you didn't appreciate what's being done to you that you do to other people? You didn't appreciate it when other people did the same thing that you did to me, happened to you? Bitch.
Someone put in the chat that she was from another sector, and she used to be someone named Keisha.
Oh, from Hassan Campbell's camp. Oh gosh, she's pathetic. I mean, like,
Lord Jesus.
She was trying to show something yesterday, and the fucked around and panned the camera around, and
she's trying to manage it. Oh my God! I know they must have. Oh my God! Did she ever show her face over there? Because if they did, I know they read her for film.
I think they did see her face over there.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, but
oh my God! Did they read her?
She actually showed herself in her panties yesterday. The motherfucking had two fucking bellies, the upper belly and the lower belly, and I have never seen no draws that tight.
She has no shame.
Upper belly and lower belly.
She has no shame.
Her motherfucking knees and thighs were the same width.
What's going on with these women that want to just show their bodies all on these YouTube streets? Her, and then Kiki showing her bra today that was 2 sizes too small.
No, but no. Hold on, people. Let me do you a favor. Let me find this shit. Since she decided to show it, I guess I can show it to you guys as well. I will show you that this bitch. Okay. This is this bitch feet. Okay.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm about to have a nightmare. You about to show that woman's feet?
But the thing about it is, like, why would she even take a picture of her feet looking like this? This bitch is a total hot mess. I mean, okay, go on and talk, Miss Toby. Let me get this together.
Because she wants her attention. Some of these folks on here, they don't care if they get attention if it's negative or positive, child. They don't care. They
Yeah,
just
I
love
mean,
attention, whether it's negative or positive.
just it's beyond me. I don't even get it. Okay, here's the picture. Don't hate me. Do not get on me for showing you guys this picture, but it
Oh Lord,
has
let
to
me
be
close my
done.
eyes.
It has to be done. I got to do it for the culture.
Not the culture.
See, this is a bitch who's out here talking about other people. This right here. This bitch, she can't even fucking put her toes on the floor because
You
her
need
feet
to
so
go. You need
motherfucking
to go
fat.
to a doctor.
She's too poor. She's too poverty ridden. Medicaid only pays for, in and out type of services. Medicaid ain't fucking with that bitch. Medicaid like, bitch, go on and die off, you fat funky hoe. Shit, we got other things to do with our money. We got politicians to spend our money on a trick off on. Bitch, we ain't got time for your fat ass. And then talking about cooking, all this late night cookings, and she talking, oh, I'm cooking me some fish tacos. Oh, I'm cooking this. I'm cooking that. Bitch, you need to be cooking some motherfucking laxatives so you can shit all that shit out that you eating every day. That's what you need to be cooking. Oh, she is just a pathetic ass bitch. But yeah, that's really kind of all that I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. And I'm gonna come live, and I have some topics that I want to talk about. Miss Tubby, did you hear about? I'll talk about them tomorrow because it's more serious topics about things that are going on in the news. So I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about that tomorrow.
What? Can you give me a topic so if I didn't hear about it, I could do my research for tomorrow?
Did you hear about in Oklahoma? They were having a city council meeting, and the sheriff was there, the investigating sheriff was there, two council members and another person, and they thought the meeting was over, but um, this newspaper who had been on their ass for all the corruption and stuff that had been going on, left a recorder underneath the desk to record if they were having secret meetings after the meetings. And in this recording, you hear these officials saying that they wish it was back in the old days when people could go up to the jails and just pull black people out of jails and hang them up
And
by a
hang
tree.
me.
Yes, you
And
heard
lynch,
that?
and lynch
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I heard it.
And then the
Yeah.
sheriff's talking about he knows where some holes are dug where they can dump bodies, and the holes are already dug. And then somebody else said, "Well, I have a backhoe," and he was like, "Oh no, these holes are already dug." These are city officials, but they don't want you to learn critical race theory, how racism is ingrained in our society all the way through our government and things. And see, this is the reason why they are trying to get rid of critical race theory, because they do not want people to be able to know these things are going on and that they're living in a repressive government. So these are some of the things that I want to talk about. So, Flicker, let me see you talk about such things that matter to yourself and how you live your life. Ness, let me hear you talk about enunciate anything that is going to affect the black human race, which is under attack. Rodney, I know you're happy. You probably live in Oklahoma, so you probably all gun ho and happy because you're a country bitch. So you probably wrote the motherfucking law. Okay, so and uppity, I know you're a dumb bitch, so you probably can't even read or write. So take your welfare recipient ass
But
somewhere and
but
sit the fuck
but
down.
Ronald King, the sad thing is Rodney would be the first person that they would lynch because he's a black man and he gay.
Exactly. But he think he's a saucy white bitch or something. Like it's so much really going on in the world.
Yeah, he does. I think he thinks he's a white woman.
And see, these are some of the things that I want to talk about. But it was like all this other little bullshit was going on. I was like, okay, I'll let them do this little bullshit, and then I'll come back and talk about some things that are really going on. So things that really affects me and how I live my life are some things that are really mattering to me right now. So I don't have time for these bitches and their dumb shit. So it's just like really sad. And one of the city councilmen has already resigned, and I have a couple of more stories that I'm going to talk to you guys about tomorrow. And I hope you guys come back and join me for the topics that really matter, that are really important. And I just wanted to really address this bullshit that was said tonight, because what that bitch said was really dangerous, and to let it sit out there is something I'm not going to do. So, Miss Toby, did you hear about the black man who died in jail from bed
Yes,
bugs?
with the yes with the bed bugs and
Did you see the picture?
Did you see the picture of the jail cell?
Yes, but did you see the picture of his body?
No, I did not see the picture of his body, and Ronnie too. I don't want to see the picture of his body.
Oh
And
my
um and
God.
um and and I think Colin is paying for his autopsy.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick is paying to
Yeah,
get a second autopsy
yeah,
on him.
he's paying for the autopsy and stuff.
Yeah.
I hope they sue the shit out of the correction facility,
Hmm.
and I hope that some of the correction officers are charged too, because that's neglect.
Yeah, because they're saying that the bed bugs killed him, but we don't know exactly what killed him. He could have been dead, and then the bugs came to eat on the dead body. So, like, they just want to, oh, he got like that. That's not good. But
But
are you
but
using
my
this to
thing
cover
is
up
the
how you really died?
cell. How
Huh?
was the cell? How could they let a human being live in a cell like that?
And that was the cell for people with mental illness. So that's letting you know how they are treating these people who have mental illnesses. That was for mental ill patients who they know can't take care of themselves, and they threw him in there like they wouldn't even treat a dog
Well,
that way.
I'm gonna tell you, in some of them facilities, it's a worse place for a person with mental health issues. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you don't get your meds like you're supposed to. Sometimes they don't even really, watch you take your meds if you do get your meds.
exactly. So, those are some of the things that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. And I hope you guys will join me. And I really thank you
Bianca,
guys. Let me,
Bianca, I'm sorry, Bianca, they probably was checking on that man, but didn't even give a fuck about that man.
okay. So no one was checking on him. I, I don't know. And then the thing about it is, every time somebody dies in a jail cell, they be like, "Oh, but we're so understaffed and this, that, and the other." Yeah, but you guys, this guy had not been convicted. He had been in there for 3 months. He was awaiting his arraignment trial. So, he's mentally ill. He hasn't been convicted. It was, I forget his charge was, like a assault charge. So you leave him in jail. You're not giving him proper medical treatment. You could have bailed him out. It's so many people that are in jail awaiting their arraignment and things like that, for some of them 2 and 3 years, because they cannot afford the bail money to bail out on non-violent charges. So these are the
Just like,
types of
yeah,
things.
like remember the young brother in New York when he was sitting there for 3 years for a stolen book bag. Remember, and they
Yes,
did a
yes.
documentary about him. But he
Police wrote
eventually,
them.
remember, he eventually unalived himself
Yeah, because he was
because of
traumatized.
all the because of all the demons that he had to deal with for 3 years. And he was like a little guy. He was a teenager, and he was in jail with grown men.
And then the thing about it is that they show all the prison guards who was beating him up. He would have to fight not only the inmates, the prison guards were attacking him like two and
Yeah,
three at a time. Like, and then
yeah.
over a book bag that he didn't even steal. That, yeah, it didn't even have anything to do with him. So it's like only so much people can take. So yeah, it was a documentary on the Cook County Jail a few years ago where the warden admitted that they are not a mental facility, but most inmates there need that. There also was a documentary on this black site that they had in Chicago, where different police officer and sergeants and stuff were taking people to get them to confess to things that they did not do. They were beating them. They were doing all types of torture to these people to clear the books of crime. So they were willfully getting people to confess to crimes to get the crimes off the books. And now, after they closed it, now they're like, oh, well, they don't want us to do our job. They don't want us to do our job. And Chicago has one of the worst rates of solved crime. So no, but the thing is, they don't want to do their jobs. They don't want to sit up. They don't want to solve crime. So I feel like if their crime, if they don't solve enough crime in a quarter or a year or something, I think these police officers need to be let go. Why are you playing police officer to just ride around and just mess with a certain demographic of people, poor and black and brown people? Like, get out of here. So
Because Ronnie Q, in some instances, crime pays. People still get, they're getting money behind it.
yeah. Okay, the brother
I
they
mean,
sent to prison for life.
I know a couple years ago in Baltimore, they had a story on HBO a couple months about, how we had a gun unit in Baltimore. They were stealing from the drug dealers and they were putting guns on people.
I believe
And
it.
brothers huh?
I believe it. I
And
believe it.
brothers were sent to jail on bogus gun charges and everything.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
But
it's just like,
eventually the cops were arrested and they were charged with federal crimes, and they're some of them are doing federal time. Some of them have been released already though.
and then I think that if they get rid of this qualified immunity, where these cops cannot be sued individually as an individual, that a lot of this stuff would stop happening. I definitely believe a lot of this stuff would stop happening. So,
And then a lot of times, and then a lot of people get upset like with judges who don't really sentence people to long they don't sentence some people to long terms and stuff. But judges have immunity; they can't even be sued.
exactly. So, you guys, if you guys join me tomorrow, I'm gonna be talking about this story. Um, Let me see. For LaShawn Thompson, this is who I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, along with a couple of more stories. LaShawn Thompson is the mentally ill man who was found dead in his jail cell, and this is how he looked, prior to going to jail. Miss Toby, close your eyes. If anybody has a weak disposition, you can close your eyes now. I'm gonna give you a chance. And this is how they found his body.
My God.
Those are bugs. All those are bugs up there on the thing. The nurse said she wouldn't even touch him to see if he had expired, because that is the condition that they actually found his body in.
Wouldn't that be considered cruel and unusual punishment?
It should be. It's inhumane punishment. It should be.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but cruel and unusual punishment. That's
right.
Ridiculous.
And understand that this dude has not been convicted of any type of crime yet. He was waiting arraignment. I like that story about the little black girls. On
the Dutchess share post.
Share post. I don't remember that one.
Oh, it must be on your community wall and something that you shared Dutchess post on. So she must have put it on your community wall.
Okay, let me.
Ronnie Q. So
yeah.
I might have to look on your community wall, and I'm gonna have to read about that too.
Yeah, we can touch on that too. So those are, that's the type of stuff that I really like to talk about. So
Ronnie, I wish that you would do that like a little bit more often, even if it's not once a week, at least once a month, where we could talk about serious topics sometimes. Because sometimes I would just shit and giggles too, but I like to talk about other stuff too.
Yeah.
Despite me acting kind of ratchet in the beef sector,
exactly.
I like to, that's one reason why I love my sister Ronnie Q, because I can talk to her about any and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We can't talk about it in DKLs, because after a while he tell us to shut the fuck up.
Child. And I got this story about Cigna Healthcare. Do you know how much money that they made in the first 3 quarters of this year? They made something like $900 million.
Was it $1 billion?
900 million.
So it was almost $1 billion.
in
So it was
profit.
almost $1 billion.
But you know what they're also doing? They're cutting care, they're cutting services, they're cutting things that they approve, tests that they approve. They're turning down people for to get certain treatments, tests, and uh,
Mm,
surgeries
mm,
and
mm,
things
mm.
like this done in the meantime. So that is another good story that I'm okay. You guys, I'm gonna be talking about all these things on tomorrow. Hey, Jay Dunn, what's going on? Jay Dunn, you want to hit the link? Miss Toby, please stop interrupting, interjecting.
Oh,
Sir King Much. Sir King,
oh, I'm sorry. For God and evil.
for good and evil, be
Oh,
nice.
for good and
We're
evil.
interrupting. We're interrupting each other because I know I'm good. I'm good at that too. Don't trip. Shit, I'm probably interrupting Miss Toby. Yeah, but I'm just gonna talk about. I got a couple more things that I'm gonna talk about.
Well, damn, I can't voice my opinion sometimes. God damn. And it's Toby with an I, not a Y. A Y is the boy.
Jay Don, that's you.
Yes, it's me.
What's up? I saw you trying to get on that panel. Why do you try to get on that channel? And do you know that Flickr has been all up and through there? Flickr is the font called Jelly Bean, and I don't understand, you know, why you bother.
What panel?
Because
You talk about nurses?
yeah, uh,
Oh, I had clicked up there on nurses because I wanted to explain to her that she started the colorism shit first.
okay.
Did
Well,
you see? Did you see what happened, Ronnie Kill?
I watched your video, and then when she said that you talked about her son, I was like, I don't recall that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I'm not gonna say that you didn't, but did you?
No. What she was upset about had nothing to do with my video.
No, no, no.
Hold
Did
on.
you? No.
I just
Eh?
had woke up.
Did you
No,
talk about her son's
I'm
color?
about to tell. Yes. What happened? Let me tell you. Now I'm up in her chat, the same live when I was trying to get up on the panel. I'm in her chat, talking in the chat just like everybody else. Then she started roasting me and started calling me worthless, light skin, and light skin that's worth nothing, and all this kind of stuff. Even to the point to where QI typed in her chat and said, Ness, you dragging her, but then you gonna try to use skin color? And I told her the nerve of you to try to call me light skinned because now I agree with Ness that we could still drag each other and certain things would be off limits, but you're not gonna drag me. Meanwhile, your son over there black as tar, bitch. And that's what I typed up in her chat. That's when I
So,
talked about her son.
I the way I was trying kind of understanding it, it was as if she was like, "You talked about my son," and they always say, "You talked about my kid." If you say something about their parenting, so that's the point I was trying to. Because she came in hot on you as if you had already talked poorly about her son as a person, not as in her parenting of her son.
Right, and that's incorrect. But in that same exact live, she, you know how she just want to roast people, which I'm not tripping off that. But then she started really trying to roast me about my color. And QI is slightly militant when it comes to black issues. And even QI started typing to her about the stuff that she was saying. And she was like, fuck colorism, ain't no colorism. And I was like, the nerve of you to say that, trying to bring skin tone up in it when your son is black as tar. When I typed that comment, then she got pissed off and blocked me out the chat and started cussing me out or whatever. So once she dropped the link, what you saw was me clicking the link to go up there to have a discussion, because I don't understand how people think that they could bring skin color into a situation but then be pissed off whenever you bring skin color within their ancestry. And that's what she was like, my son is Haitian and Jamaican, and that's why he has that skin tone. Who
But
cares?
Jadon, um,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you wanted to say like you talking about my skin color, but you have a. Is a better way to say black as tar
I
because
I wasn't looking for a better way.
okay, okay. So I just wanted to be clear if you had already talked about her son, like she kind of was projecting, because I didn't hear you say anything about her son. I listened to
Mm-mm.
your live, so I
Yeah,
didn't hear you say anything
my
about her
live was
son.
about this heat. My live was about this heat.
And did you?
The son did came in her chat during the live because she went there with color, and I'm just like, what's the point of doing that?
Yeah, well, no, no, I'm talking about your live because I listened to your live and I did not hear. But when she came live, she wanted to get in your ass because she talked about my son. She had the nerves to talk, and I was like, I don't remember that happening. And I was going to
Mm-mm.
review your live because she came. See, that's my whole point in my live. You know, people come out and they tell these lies as if there's fact, and I just wanted to be clear if you had said something in your video this morning negatively about her child, because
Mm-mm.
she definitely said you had when she came on. That was her whole premise of trying to get at you. But I'm letting you know that the whole reason she's getting at you is because her and Flickr are back in cahoots with each other. And in her chat, Flickr is Jelly Bean. Came at me all crazy when I was in her chat yesterday. Came at me all crazy tonight. I let her know that I knew exactly who she was. And then the bitch had the nerves to be one of the first people in my chat. So these
Mm.
people these people are certifiably crazy. I think these people have real deep mental issues that she's gonna need more than Buspor to conquer. That bitch needs some Dilant. I mean some Wellbutrin. Some what is that other shit that used to the shit that knocks bitches out for 2 days at a time. These people have some serious mental issues, and they're out here just stating any lie that they choose to state as if it's fact and going on about tonight. Did you hear that fat bitch uppity nigga goddess say that she seen me pull guns and knives out on lives? Did you hear that bitch
Um,
say that?
I didn't hear her say it. I heard you go up there, but that's the thing. By the time
That
I got off that link, I went to sleep. I was in and out listening to it.
well, if
Like I
you
just woke up right now with Zulu.
if you listen to it again, wait, and I go up there, I say what I have to say, I get off. It was when I got off the link that she decided to say that lie. So, these
I
people are
I
just
heard I heard
insane.
you up there mentioning something about it, but I didn't know that Uppity said that tonight on that live.
No, she
Because
said it
yeah, once she would she had an issue with me coming up there, then I ended up going to sleep. But I
Janet.
could hear you on the link. Cause I be letting everybody play on the background like really, really low on my
Right.
TV. And so I heard you on the link, but I wasn't sure what you was up there talking about.
Hey, the only empress. Yeah, she didn't say it until I got off the live, and I didn't click the live again because I have a full channel where I can come and say what I need to be said without three barking bitches trying to overtalk me and suppress the actual truth. So that's why the title of my video is Post It, Prove It. Bitch, you're gonna have to post and prove that lie you told because this shit is like out of hand, and people, newcomers or people who are on one person's side or the other person's side, who want to sit up here and believe these things or not speak out about these types of things. You ain't never
But
like
you have never
I,
even came on camera, so you couldn't be showing no
one
knife
time
or
I I came on one time when I was showing myself dance around the floor because I got sick of all those "oh she's in a wheelchair" thing, and it showed my feet dancing around the floor, and that didn't disprove anything for liars who want to keep telling that same lie. But Miss Toby, she was the one who reminded me that she saw it herself. But that's the only thing I showed is me dancing around the floor, fine and well. Like this bitch had the audacity to say that she saw me showing guns and knives. And then when she was Also, she was arguing with that girl XO. XO got in her ass real good. And then XO was telling her to stop talking over her. She always talks over her, this, that, and the other. And then
Mhm.
uppity Negro Goddess got all quiet. And then when XO says something about, you're always being rude and talk, this isn't your panel. And then she go, is that a threat? Did you just threaten me? It was like, excuse me? XO said nothing in the way of a threat. But see, this bitch likes to play dangerous games. She actually goes to XO, is that a threat? Did you threaten me? I don't play with people threatening my life. Like, excuse me? See, but Ness
Well,
finds
it's
her.
several times over there on Ness's panel where she done threatened to call the FBI on people.
Yeah, but
She weird.
oh no, I had on socks, bitch. Fuck you. Trixie said I hit her link and she saw my black toe, and I was trying to get it together, and she saw my black toe. Like, okay, you saw my toe. I was hitting the link, and the phone was down near my feet, and you saw my toe, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers will tell any lie. Rob saw your black pussy, Tracy. So talk about that. Anyway, so that's all I got, you guys. Thank you guys for coming to my live. Thank you guys for hitting the link. Miss Toby, I appreciate you for hitting the link.
And
And
just so
I
you
think,
know, Ronnie Q, before you go, I think if anything, Uppity is upset because Lipstick Alley caught that picture of her mouth that I put on my community wall. So she could very well have just lied on you because she mad at Lipstick Alley and she know you be over there.
girl, she been lying on me and Lipstick Alley for I don't know how long. By Miss Toby. Miss Toby fell off. But girl, I don't
Okay.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about lying about Lipstick Alley. She can lie about Lipstick Alley because she's mad. No, what she's really mad is because Lipstick Alley has banned her and she can't sign into her account on Lipstick Alley. But she says me and BL is the reason for that. But BL is not even a member of Lipstick Alley to my knowledge. But she's a fucking.
Okay.
These people are certifiably insane. Flicker, Rodney, Ness, and Fat Negro Goddess are just certifiable nut jobs. So if you guys please, thank you, Jay Dunn. You
Okay.
have anything else you
I
want to add? Last words?
No, that's it. Thank you for having me up. All right, bye.
Thank you for coming, Jay Dunn. I really appreciate it. So if you guys want to hear more, Mad at the Alley girl, she talked about the alley nonstop. I just realized that MU a dog and a meth pipe cannon. But MU drugged the dog shit out of Flicker yesterday. That was like so good, so good. So if you guys, I thank you guys for coming out, and I gave you a little preview of what I will be talking about on tomorrow, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would join me in the live tomorrow. I will put up a notice and of my start time, so whoever wants to go live on top of me, go live and talk about your dumb shit. I'm talking about real life shit over here. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me, and I'm out. Have sleep well.